Because of Connecticut's proximity to New York, it meant the state experienced the pandemic before most of the country. More than 12,000 lives have been lost here. Several million have been vaccinated, but the impacts are lasting on health systems.
We've come a long way.
From more than 1,900 hospitalizations at the onset of the pandemic.
In the Omicron wave, we went even higher than that. And now we're in the 200s. So that just gives a reflection of the burden on our healthcare system right now, which is at a relative low point.
3 years since Connecticut saw its first COVID-19 patient who was diagnosed and treated at Danbury Hospital. From ramping up vaccine distributions across the state to oral at-home treatments like Paxlovid, 3 years marks major advancements in prevention and treatment.
I think we just have to take a moment to remember all those who we lost over this period of time, have gratefulness for all that we've been able to accomplish, and think about how we can take care of people better.
More than 12,000 lives lost, including many of the most vulnerable in nursing homes. The pandemic transformed the way health systems operate, with many still reeling from it.
Health centers are still struggling from the aftermath and the aftershock.
In 3 years, Charter Oak Health Center tested more than 40,000 people in one Hartford neighborhood.
They didn't have access to testing anywhere else. That was another thing that surfaced during the pandemic, health inequities.
But now the 16 federally funded health centers across the state are seeking to provide the same services with fewer resources since pandemic funding went away.
Many of us are contemplating closing doors, laying staff off, reducing our hours because there isn't wide-level support for health centers in this state.
Monday will mark 3 years since Hartford Hospital saw its first patient. Amid the pandemic, the system expanded telehealth services and grew outreach into neighborhoods.
Not wait for people to come to us, but recognizing we had to meet people where they were, all really stemming from lessons learned coming out of COVID.
And the virus is still here, so the Department of Health is still urging people to get that latest booster that came out in the fall. In Hartford, I'm Samaya Hernandez, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.